ready, Coach, when you're ready.
Yeah, Maryland deserves all the credit, every ounce of it. My fault for not getting these guys in the right frame of mind defensively. I thought we were as mistake prone as we've ever been this season on that side. Maryland deserves a lot of the credit. We've played a lot of really good, really good guards. Guarded them okay. Today, Jameer kind of had his way with us. But got off to a great start and just literally went dead on the defensive side. And we had 2 actual offensive rebounds at half, so that'll tell you where our effort was at. I think one of them was a team offensive rebound, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see we weren't very energetic. As you guys know, I'm all about defense and rebounding. That's what wins. It's what's won us a lot of games in the last 4 years. A little better effort the second half. And then the second half was, I think we were 8 for 24. Somebody told me on layups. And I don't know, their size, their length, I don't know. We've kind of seen that all year. But we didn't make layups today, and compound that with really poor defense and defensive execution. And shoot 23%. You're the 6th ranked offense in college basketball. Give all the credit to Maryland.
Coach, 52 points in the paint for Maryland. Was there something they were doing that was causing you some difficulty around the rim?
Nothing we haven't seen. Nothing we haven't seen.
Brad, Luke said Maryland was tougher than us and we have to get back on brand. What's that look like for you guys?
Practice. We had a disjointed day on Friday and sort of I don't even know what today is, and then yesterday we were solid, but yeah, we gotta get back to who we are, and I mean, Quincy Gray having no offensive rebounds. Let's see. Coleman had 1. Ty had none. Marcus had none. Or Ty had 2. Excuse me. Ty had none, but Ty had 0 rebounds in offensively in the last 2 games. So it was coming. It was coming. Figuring out that sometimes when you think it's easy, it's forget what made it easy. That's effort.
Yeah, Brad, you mentioned the layups in the first half, 1.2 points per possession on offense, and fell off the cliff in the second, 0.7 something points per possession. Were you happy with the shots? Was it just the layups? What was the?
They're layups.
Yeah.
How can you get a better shot than a layup? They're layups. The easiest shot that God created when He created the game of basketball is a layup and or a dunk. A layup. A layup. And you have to learn at this level to make some contested ones sometimes. They're layups. You've seen us play all year. We make them all the time. Today we did.
Brad, you mentioned maybe not getting guys in the right frame of mind defensively. Did you see an indication, I don't know, either before the game, at some point during, that it was going to be that?
Not really. I mean, Justin Harmon minus 16. Minus 16 today, the plus minus. After the game he played the other day, and we've got him guarding Michigan State's best player at the end of the game. And minus 16, and I'm not just picking on him, it's everybody. I'm not very happy. I'm a bad loser. I'm a really crappy loser. And when it's because we don't guard, and we don't rebound, and we don't play, that's the one thing that every single player can control every day is their mental approach to the game and their physical effort. And Michigan State we had at Maryland today just whipped us, and that's frustrating.
Brad, with you guys being top 10 in the country, just a reminder that there'll be a target on your back, that this is a win that people are going to want to get. Is that something you guys will have to?
Yeah, we better learn to deal with that, and now we can join the crowd. You know, every other top 10 team lost to an unranked team, and we doesn't make it feel any better. That's for darn sure. We just, you know, we can't think we're good. We got to understand why we've gotten to the point we've gotten to, and again, Maryland deserves all the credit there.
I guess with Julian Reese, I mean, it seemed like Coleman had that matchup at some points and didn't have others. Is that just a tough one that he presents, or?
Who's not in this league? I mean, he's a good player. He had 0 against Purdue. I don't know. I mean, it's Coleman's guarded great players every single night. You know, he's a really good player. He's an all-league guy. He's, you know, 11 rebounds, and you know he was dominant today. And you know, I thought we went to our, you know, kind of our 5-way switching, and he didn't. It wasn't as easy for him. But I mean, we just gave him some gifts. I mean, we left the hole. Marcus ran out to a corner and left him wide open under the basket. And you know, it's just, I don't know. Mentally today, we didn't have it.
Brad, Dane gave you a little bit of a spark in that first half, played 1 minute in the second half. Was that mostly defensive reasons, or?
Yes. Dane's going to help us. Dane's going to help us. We need Dane's physicality, and it's not about offense. You know, we can't throw Dane the ball 18 feet from the rim and have him shoot a 15-foot jump hook and then go down and get back screen and give up a layup. Dane's effective when he's 4 feet from the rim, and you know, we've got to have him guarding better and not making mistakes that affect other people. That's my fault. That's my job to get him ready for that.
Brad, with the shorter bench that you have now, and Marcus, a lot of spotting him offensively, a little less efficient over the last couple of games. Any concern with the offense being too one-sided? Or?
No, he's the top of the scouting report, and I don't know, he had 26 tonight. I didn't think he played great. I thought he got pretty good looks. Yeah, we got to, you know, getting Nico back today wasn't quite the right game for that, but getting Nico back will help. Give us another ball handler. You know, it's yeah, we'll see. But a lot's going to be asked of him. There's no doubt.
Brad, you played Coleman with 2 fouls in the first half. Was that, I mean, just your trust in him? Was it just the way the game was going? You needed him out there? We just don't see typically a lot of that from you. I'm just wondering kind of what the situation was with him.
Well, I pretty much trust him. I think he's one of the best defenders in the league. And you know, we went to you know, we started doubling, you know, Reese with him to kind of protect him. But yeah, Coleman had a tough day. He had a tough day, and that's, you know, we're never going to be, you know, the best team in the country when he's not at his best.
Coach, you just going 7 deep right now, and Dane played just 10 minutes. Is fatigue becoming a factor, especially shooting the ball in the second half there?
Best conditioned team in the country with $1 million room for recovery. No. That thought has never entered my mind as long as I've been a basketball coach. They're 20 years old, 22 years old. They're not getting tired. They play basketball every single day of their life. Getting tired is not something they do.
I know you mentioned this wasn't the right day for Nico, so not even just him specifically, but broadly, when you have a guy coming off of injury, like what are you looking for to kind of know when the right time is, once they're cleared to work them back?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into that. Practice, you know, starting to see, you know, some consistent play in practice. There's a conditioning point of that in practice. There's a matchup part of it from the game side of things. There's a tempo piece to that. But you know, I got a lot of belief in Nico, and there's no doubt, you know, Nico and Draven, those guys' time is coming, and they're going to help us.